is ICU. Welcome to my channel.
The United States represents a fair use of copyrighted content. Section 107 U.S. Copyright Act.
Warning. This video has been tagged with an X rating, indicating it is only suitable for adults. May have graphic violence, explicit sexual content, or disturbing and offensive for some viewers. It's been tagged with the X rating. Only suitable to be viewed by adults.
The following movie is rated NC-17.
The following program is intended for mature audiences.
This shorty in the same position that Jason Love had her in. Like he's in competition. This is weird.
What would you say that your top 3 best moves are?
I would say probably like the aerial cowgirl, where you lift the girl up, standing up, turn different ways in the air. We hit all the different alignments of the walls. That way she's guaranteed to come. That and
you're fucking with your own head, buddy. You're fucking with your own head because you're in competition with somebody that you didn't have to be in competition with. That's your wife. You didn't have to do this, champ, but you chose to do it. Weirdo.
Lena is suddenly back in the game a couple of months after Adam came out and said that he's broke. We all know they made millions from those Jason Love collabs.
Kind of insecure because he never really had this type of level of attention on him before.
Is he clout chasing a little?
I think he clout chasing a little bit, but he also just like, he's getting criticism because people are saying that the that he was putting down was mid and everything. So now I feel like he got to try to like outwork himself or prove himself.
Adam, sweet 16. You don't even believe that yourself, huh? You don't believe that, champ? Jason Love gave your girl that mid-D? That's why you had to force yourself to lose a bunch of money at the poker table. Because you couldn't stand but to think about what was going on that set. Every time Lena and you are shooting a scene, Lena can be right there when you're sticking that shoulder in another woman's hole. But you, sir, you couldn't be on set.
Comfortable he looks and how cuckworthy he truly is.
Lena, you did your second scene with Jason Love.
I did.
On a boat.
Did you watch it?
I did.
You did? Oh my god.
That makes one of us in this room. I'm not on that list yet.
Yeah, I was like,
I gotta do my research.
I'm not on that list yet. Oh man, nah. You don't want to see her piping out and getting piped out. She's reminiscing about the experience in her head. That's a fact. You couldn't be on scene to see that fish swim out of water, that fish squirt like an octopus. You had to go back inside your hole like a recluse. He didn't give her that mid, buddy. He didn't. You copied him. And we're going to show you did here in the next parts of the video. Lena even came home and even with Jason's love juice still on her, you piped her down and kissed her. We have proof. Let's take a look.
Is Lena taking one for the team again?
Adam22 didn't just lose control of the narrative, he handed it over on a silver platter. Because ever since Lena's scene with Jason Love, everything about their relationship is starting to look like one long setup, and not in the good way.
The company might not call you back. Everyone on set does not get paid. It's like so much pressure.
Wait.
So let me get this straight. So Lena's had her second opportunity with her multi-trillion-dollar video shoot with this superstar Jason Love guy, and you failed again. So what does this mean for your career?
I mean, listen, it happens.
Lad's sitting here like, so he did not come at the end, correct? This is so special. I want to play some more of that. And it was unwatchable. He's like, I'm not watching this bullshit. So he skipped to the end and he noticed something that didn't sit well with him. And that's what he asks about next. Wait until you hear this. This is going to embarrass Lena severely.
I would have to say it did not look like he came at the end. Am I right? Clearly you're not arguing with me right now.
So are you listening to what the fuck he just said? He did not look like he came at the end. What? That is diabolically insane. And she's so embarrassed. Her face is actually bright red, but you can't tell how blushed she is with him. He is the man of her dreams, and he can't even wait until you hear this. This is going to embarrass Lena severely.
I would have to say it did not look like he came at the end. Am I right? Clearly you're not arguing with me right now.
So point and shoot missed it. But you'll watch a whole hour expose on this very topic, so you'll understand that I'm a little bit more nuanced than point and shoot. I've actually spent a little bit too much time on this topic. It's actually a little more involved than that. There's a lot more lies involved. And did you see the Freudian slip? Bodily Freudian slip? Look again. Look again.
Am I right? Clearly, you're not arguing with me right now.
Yeah, there's the Freudian slip right there. She got him off camera. If we know the timeline of this Jason Love escapade, he accidentally came inside of her and they had to use some sort of substance, some concoction to make it look like cum so he could actually finish. Well, guess what? The man right here, this guy, Mr. 16, Mr. 16 had some contingencies about where that semen, where that cum went. It couldn't go down her fucking throat and it couldn't end up on her face. But guess what? She wanted to give Jason exactly what he wanted. And that's a facial. That's a facial. So she is lying right now, bold-faced lying to her husband, got him off how he wanted off camera. And that's why Jason Love couldn't bust. Yeah, Adam, when you watch my video, you're going to have to do a little bit of talking behind closed doors because your wifey's really in love with Jason Love.
Guys, my husband finally gave me my wedding gift, and he's here right now.
Congratulations. Let's take it back.
This is embarrassing, y'all. We know what Adam22 has done. We know, let me turn off my power inverter. We know what Adam has done to collect that coin. This was his MO all along, but what happened is he gave his wife to a black man. And what did they say on White Chicks? Yeah, once you go black, yeah, you end up in a wheelchair. And Lena loves being in that wheelchair, doesn't she? Look at this. On her Snapchat, day with Jason, heart. And look how vibrant and bubbly she is. This whole day, she's got an ear-to-ear smile. You know, she's with Jason. But she is excited. Look at her. She's wearing her little pencil skirt. Hot dog heaven. See the subliminal message there. The devil emoji. The devil connotation. Her and Adam22, Adam16, that is their agenda. To ruin the traditional marriage. To ruin what we believe to be traditional marriage. They are here as Satanists to drive a wedge in what traditional marriage should stand for. Yeah. Guess what? She wants you to see that sign. So does Adam16. They conspired and contrived this message to be pumped out to the youth. They did the same thing with Sam Frank and Neon. They tried to pull Neon and Sam Frank away from each other and offer Sam Frank $1 million to do porn. I'm willing to bet that didn't do it on camera, but still had a threesome with Adam22 and Lena. Just for the bag. Wow. More devil symbolism with the red bathing suit with the red trim. And there's the man of the hour. So, do you see symbolism here? We have the individual that drove the wedge in their marriage, Mr. Love, being taunted and flouted as the Punisher. This isn't a Diddy freak off, but this is the man that punished Lena's walls, and they were never the same. That's why Adam wants to get in all these other women, because he goes in it, it's been adjusted to Jason's length. Adam, when he's in it, it doesn't feel the same. It will never feel the same. Will it, Adam16?
Hey guys, I am at hot dog heaven. Can you believe it? I am here with Francia. Oh my.
Man, she's in love. This is her guy. Another scene filmed with Jason Love. She's loving life. Now, she's all smiles. That's kind of a fake smile. Let's go down and see. Wait. When is the day with Adam? When are we going to see that? The day with my husband. Wow. Look. Wow. Look at that. She ain't got shit with Adam, bruh. You know why? Because she's ashamed to call Adam her husband. Look at this. There is nothing, no remnants of Adam16 on Lena's page. But she's got a post up with Jason with a heart, but no remnants because she's ashamed to be with Adam16. Joshua Tree, day 2. Doesn't even put Adam in the caption. Let's see. Look, she's like, man, I gotta deal with this nigga. No smiles. That ain't a real smile. She's like, what do I gotta do to get through this? Man, what? You see how the joy kind of has been stripped? She's like, yeah, this is cool. Like, that's a fake smile, bro. You see that smile?
A family visit to Pioneer Town. There was like a fake Western show with lots of GUN shops, and my father did not like that. But yeah, looks like a big Western saloon.
She loves LARPing as a mom.
LARPing as a mom.
Whoa! Adam22 over here getting denied like Vienna Lene and Travis Hunter. Let's watch that again.
Loves LARPing as a mom.
LARPing as a mom.
That is crazy. That might be worse than the Leanna Lene on the wedding night. She don't love. The marriage is over, guys. The marriage is completely over. You see that look? She's like, man, this dude ain't funny. Not only did she deny the kiss, but whatever he's saying, she not rocking with it anymore. She's done. She's been piped out with that Dodger dog, that joint that they sell at the Dodger games, LA Dodger games. Yeah, once she got a taste of that, it's over for Mr. 16. Let's watch that one more time. She's like, the sarcasm, buddy, the joke's on you. I'd rather be with Jason Love, having a full day with Jason Love. This is crazy, y'all. She ain't feeling this. Look at that. Like, these are fake smiles, y'all. Guys, this is Adam16. Adam16, you failed the green line test, buddy. Because look at Lena. Neutral. Look at Adam. Leaning in. Let me go ahead and fix this. Leaning in for her acceptance. It's all subliminal, guys. It's all subliminal. Adam22 fails the green line test with his own wife. He's leaning in while she is neutral. It's all subliminal, guys. This is in the subconscious. She's not fucking with you, buddy. It's plain and simple. The data does not lie. Adam, let me talk to you there, champ. Adam, you shouldn't have never done this for some coin. You should have never done this, buddy. It's not worth it, guys. Money is the root of all evil. I believe in God. I believe in the principles of the Lord. He doesn't. He wants to disintegrate the principles and values of what Jesus Christ has laid out for the individuals and how we live on this earth. His agenda is to put a wrench in every principle and value that the Lord wants to teach. But guess what? In doing so, he didn't understand that this is no more than a Pyrrhic victory. You think that you won, but in the end, you lost more than you've gained. We know that the green line test gives us a lot of metrics and data. Okay? So we're going to go here And Jason is doing things the right way. He leaned in just a touch. But as this man stays neutral, stays in frame, she is slightly leaning in. We'll go through the apex. She's leaning in. Okay? So, Adam, you are married to her, and if we go and look at the metrics for California marriage, we understand what she's doing. You failed the green line test, Adam, with your own wife, and if we go to the metrics of California divorce, rules and principles of these statutes, and we look at a term that is very well known in California, which is the 10-year rule. Refers to the length of a couple's marriage, impacts the duration of alimony payments. So basically what it is that, long story short, the 10-year rule in long-term alimony is basically, if a marriage has lasted 10 years or less, the state family court will usually have jurisdiction over the alimony payments for half the length of the marriage. So if a couple was married for 6 years, the court can assign alimony for 3. And so what I think Lena is going to do is she's going to last, I would say, 3 years max. Okay? And then she's going to she already owned the house prior to Adam, so she's going to own the majority of the house, a lot of the assets. Jumper's not making any money. Plug Talk? I guarantee you Plug Talk is 60% Lena's and 40% Adam's. So she's going to own all of Plug Talk. She's going to own the house. She's going to own the whips. Because remember, Adam did that little skit after she, did the scene with Jason Love. He gifted her a whip. So all these assets are going into Lena's name. She's going to last 3 years. And then she'll get 1.5 years of Adam paying alimony until he is dead broke with nothing left.
Okay,
Nothing
Lena,
left.
I'm so proud of you doing your first scene that I decided that I wanted to get you a little something nice. Open your eyes.
What? This? For me? Oh my god!
But Adam22 didn't buy his wife any fucking car, and she got blacked out. But this is it right here. This is Bem Exotics. It's a fake video. Listen.
Us off-gridders, we gotta use that power inverter. That's what you hear in the backdrop. Yeah, because I own everything that I have, so we don't need to live beyond our means. But Adam22 is broke! All that exposure, the Satanism, all that exposure to the lifestyles of the flesh, the lifestyles of the material, the lifestyles of what Satan wants us to focus our eyes and attention on. It's like the individuals that lived in the town of Sodom. And when they were all worshiping the golden calf, they want to distract us with these very shiny objects. And that is not what we should be focusing our attention on and putting value on. He thinks that that's going to get him clout. Nobody gives a fuck. You don't own anything, Adam. You're about to go broke, especially when Lena snatches it all and goes and moves in with Jason.
To get you a little something nice. Open your eyes.
What? This? For me? Oh my god!
Notice, this is as close as she'll get to his face. Notice the next jump cut. They can't even complete the kiss because the man is not darker melanated, not taller, not buffer, not longer, not thicker, not girthier. Pause. But notice the jump cut. Adam22, the marriage is over. It's over, buddy. You should never have passed your wife out like a coat that you give out to your friends. Like, hey, you cold here? Take my coat, man. Wear it out. You know what I'm saying? Got BO and all that in the coat now because y'all were out and you guys, the car broke down, so you had to walk a couple miles to go get gas. And here's your jacket back. BO stains and odors all in it. You know what I'm saying? That's what you just lending your chick out like a coat. Like that old coat you got in the closet. She doesn't respect you now, champ. The jump cut tells us all we need to know. She's giving that grade A dome to Mr. Love. She don't do a damn thing with that boy, man. Now, it's cool to have friends and to do that and, isolate your content. You don't want him tainting the content, but jeez. Jeez. This is wild. I would think that, let's see what they're talking about right here. I'm seeing the fake smile again.
I'm usually swinger.
See, they must have filmed content. This is how you know. This is the aftermath face. She's drained. How do I know that? Because
This is how I dress.
Adam is a male succubus. That's how I know that.
This is how my husband dresses for work. You look like you're going to the beach.
Right here, guys. You see this right there? I want you guys to pay attention. You can see it there. That's aftermath as well. The energy system, you can tell. You can tell. And notice, Adam is a tag-along. He would not be getting any of this scratch without Lena. Almost like Epsteinion. When Epsteinion got the scratch, it was because of his accomplice. Is this Merit? Yeah, this is the Merit. This is Lena's big day. Well, this boy looking like Trap Lord Ross. What's going on? Damn. She had to get this out the way in order to smack Jason Love. She had to get this day out the way, didn't she? Yikes. Wait. Man. I just, something's going on. Something ain't right. See, this is actually a little bit of organic love, and then it just pretty much all went downhill from here. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I mean, hey, if you're gonna ruin the sanctity of marriage, you know, do it big. If you do it big, if you're really gonna fake the funk and you're gonna ruin what marriage actually is, you might as well make it look real. Now, what did I tell you guys? Adam would not be getting any scratch if it weren't for Miss Lena the Plug. And notice how in all of Adam's shots, the wife is in these shots. Okay, so Adam wouldn't be doing anything fun, anything exciting, anything productive if it wasn't for Lena the Plug. Now, he won. I mean, he definitely won. No way, this is my life. Well, it's not gonna be for long, champ. It's not gonna be for long. And I don't wish negativity on anyone's life, but we know the agenda and we know why we're here. This is insane. Wait, hold on. So Ichabod is from Cali, SoCal? If anyone knows about graph and writing, this dude Ichabod right here, go look at any train. If you're on the East Coast or even any transit route, this dude Ichabod is literally in every city because he gets up on every train, and that train travels through all the nation, throughout every city in the nation, and you will see an Ichabod train with the skull. This dude is a legend. Legend. As I'm making this video, I wanted to check the IG just to see if the IG looked the same as, and I don't even know if I can look at this. I don't even know if I can go down the IG. What? Bruh. This is insane. This is insane. He's not cool with this, man. He's not cool with this. He's not cool with this. Like, he's losing major points. Look at the last 6 posts right here. We got our boy, June 12th. We got Our boy again. Oh, facts. She kind of loves him at this point. Man. Like, it's the first pin post.
Really happening, but it's happening again.
Oh, she did it again. She's so happy. Like, you cannot ignore the energy.
Guess what I'm shooting with today, guys? I guess it's not finally happening, but it's happening again.
Man, they've been smacking. It's happening on camera, but dude, it's been happening under this boy's nose. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. Damn, Adam.
Guess what I'm shooting with today, guys? I guess it's not finally happening, but it's happening again.
Yeah, stop pretending you good with this shit. Right, man, stop pretending you good with this shit. No real man with children endorse this behavior. You know she gone. Like, that's facts. Facts. He's dying inside, my G. She's been banging away since round 1. Facts. Damn.
I guess it's not finally happening, but it's happening again.
Okay, this is actually Jason Love promoting it finally. He actually promoted it. And let's see what the response is on his end. The post-game interview is about to be crazy. Aren't you married with a child? Facts, it happened more than once. Adam's done. I've never seen my man's post. I mean, he got 2.8. He's posting. Is he posting other women? Okay, we're not doing all that. We're not going down these rabbit holes. You know, he does what he does, right? And he's a star. He's a P star. So this is what he does. Let's see if he got a golf swing. Super stiff golf swing. Has he lost a little size?
I was stargazing.
A little size, but he's not really focused. See what he does on the bench.
Woke up this morning and wonder, hey, shit, I get fresh as shit. I keep it humble. My closet like Dover Street used to be bumming. Some days I'm still bumming. The difference is now it's by choice. Got just a peek out the window. These little niggas different. They don't play Nintendo. They play with extendos. I hope you can limbo that chopper. Go spin you around like a
39 reps. Okay, so he's with the shit. He's with the shit. That's crazy. Yeah, he's hella strong. Let's see the running form.
Yo, it's your boy here with shorts. They feel instantly. Let's look at how the fit of it. Now this one right here, I got the tank top on the shorts. The previous one was the white shirt.
My advice is we don't run in dunks, guys. They're not gonna give you the foot support. That's why his running motion looks a little. He's running on an incline, but we don't run in dunks, guys. These are not the shoes to be running in. Point blank, period. So it's good to see him promote it, but I don't see. I mean, that's it. I mean, that's all they have on their end is Jason Love. Jason Love got all kind of other, content or whatever. You know what I'm saying? This is how they further the agenda. This is the most dangerous of it all, is when they have the media outlets actually promote this disintegration of the societal framework and a Christian ideology into a secular ideology, into a devious ideology. My scene with Jason Love improved my marriage, huh? No, you don't believe in the sanctity of marriage, and you want more people to adopt this lifestyle. It's not happening. Watch your duck accountability.
Press run, and I haven't seen him since the scene. I don't know what the next time I'm gonna see him is, If people just can't really believe that could be the case. It's like, oh, she's still thinking about him. She's fucking him behind Adam's back. Like, everyone just makes these little backstories because it is all of their fears in their relationships. I think it also really pissed them off that I'm in this relationship with Adam, and Adam, allowed me to go do this thing because they think in some way that I'm going to influence their wife or their girlfriend to request the same thing, or I'm sort of normalizing it when I'm not really normalizing it. I'm a sex worker. I wanted to do more in my job or do something different in my job. It's not like I was like, hey Adam, I want a open relationship and I want you to agree with that to that,
right? Which also too wouldn't necessarily mean that you loved him any less. No. I mean, it's I'm in a monogamous relationship, and that works for us. But I talk to tons of people who are in open relationships, polyamory. My parents were swingers. My mom was definitely the more promiscuous of them. Like my parents used to go to like orgies together all the time. And well, to admit, like I can admit that most men and women want to fuck other people.
Woo! Adam, did you hear that? Mr. 16. Not 16 bars, not 16 inches. 16, because that's what you caught. We caught you out there with Lil Pump, trying to coerce the little girls for sex because you were on tour and you wanted to be cool and fuck the little kids too. Yeah, Pump already outed you. But did you hear that? So it's not improving no marriage. That's what it really was. That's the real MO. Yeah, I can admit, and just like everybody else, I want to fuck other people. That's exactly why you did it. You're not no professional sex worker, and you need to do this like you're Jordan, and you need to put up stats like it's a real profession. If you love the man like you really love the man, you gonna just stop the sex work because it's not even a real, it's a gig, right? But the love is involved. Like a shorty that's gonna be with me or any of y'all that are real max, if you got your shit covered and everything's paid for, there's no reason to do the sex work anymore, shorty. So either he is really, really broke, and he's really broke trying to front like he's rich, and now they're fronting like they're rich, but they're really broke, or she just likes to get piped out by other shotas.
Because it points to the lack of communication and insecurities in their own relationships. I mean, one thing that I've learned from all the people I've spoken to, and also like, you know, I've talked to a lot of sex therapists who have, you know, also pointed out that swingers tend to have the best communication between them, because it's like they're in this position where they have this open relationship, they're having sex with other people, so they have to talk about these things, right?
To show him. Like it turned me on to know that he was gonna watch it and that it also turned him on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I did the scene with Jason, you know, like there was things that I learned about myself that I wouldn't have known until I did it, like things in my relationship. Like I was scared for Adam to see any of the content, but then I was also so excited to show him. Like it turned me on to know that he was gonna watch it and that it also turned him on.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I don't think he really expected to be that turned on by it.
Whoa, 100% cuck the fuck out. You feel me? That's crazy. Why would you want to experience that? That's wild. You're thinking of your shorty in an outside. You're basically going outside of your body and seeing it from a third person view. No, nigga, that's your wife still. You can only fap to that if you're taking yourself out of the husband role and you're seeing it as an outsider, you know, and then now you're playing psychological games with yourself. This is really crazy and weird.
A little bit more because it did bring us closer. Like we ended up having a lot more sex than we normally do in the weeks following the scene with Jason, and it wasn't like a thing where it was like Adam was trying to like take his ownership of me back or anything. Mm-hmm. It was just like we were more turned on and we wanted to fuck more.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So do you think that you might work with other guys in the future?
That is a big question mark in our relationship right now. I would like to, but I want to do everything at the pace that my partner is comfortable with, because I also just like don't want to throw 7 years down the drain, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that we're sort of gonna have to figure out like the parameters, how often, if Adam will always be included or not. Like I don't really know. So we're still sort of in the discussion phase of that.
If Adam's gonna be included, like, so you realize that you are the Ghislaine Maxwell. You were the one getting Adam all this scratch, and he would no longer be able to get it without no jumper and without Lena the plug. He would just be a normal guy. Clout is a hell of a drug, isn't it? They're like, oh my God, do I really gotta do this? And if I could, I would throw like a plug talk scene in there where the only time I maybe saw a 20-second clip, it was like literally of Adam from the back. Like Adam was hitting some from the back, but the camera angle was Adam from the back. And I'm like, Nick, what the fuck is this? Looking like a fucking wild animal out there. No stroke gain, nothing, just very vanilla with it. No pun intended there. And one question I'll ask you now is, now that you had the scene with Jason the second time, is he running to your doorstep to fuck you more again? No. He's fucking other women are trying to. You're trying to do scenes with other men. It's a full disintegration of the traditional marriage, and that's the goal. And it's not going to be a blueprint or a byproduct for others to follow.
Following the scene with Jason, and it wasn't like a thing where it was like Adam was trying to like take his ownership of me back or anything. It was just like we were more turned on and we wanted to fuck more. Interesting.
Lena the Slug, stop lying. He definitely wanted to take ownership back of you. Because look, I did a little bit of due diligence, and I don't even do this, but I did it for the sake of content. Let's take a look.
Yo, if you just listen to my lyrics every day for a couple of weeks, my techniques will eventually kill you just like red meat. The Bhagavad Gita beliefs I speak be so deep.
I'm fucked by another dick for the first time in 7 years, and I kind of want to see if my man is down to fuck me because I'm really horny. He's pretty hot.
This message goes right out to the fellas. This is very important. This is a PSA. This is why women are so dangerous. So dangerous. She can literally over here make this video for content, make the faces, bite the lip, and say she's horny after taking a 10-inch monster for God knows how long. Jason's over here saying she was super tight. She's saying she was tight and that they had to loosen her up and all this crap. She's now convincing and straight lying to her husband about coming home and being horny. And like literally, there's no way. There's no way that she's horny for this man after doing a scene, you know, all that time it takes to film it, you know, get the makeup, do all that. He actually busted early. So I know it's a TMI, but I put the disclaimer in the front of the video. Like there's a lot going on here that he came and they had to use some sort of concoction to finish the scene. So that took a while. You know what I'm saying? So it took like a couple hours to do all this crap. She's not coming home and you know, all of a sudden now she's horny for her husband again. It's just not psychological. It's just not happening. It's not happening. All right. And so she's doing it for the sake of her husband's mental and psyche. She's doing it for him, but this is not the truth. So just like you know, women have faked orgasms and stuff and yelling it and screaming at the top of their lungs and shaking and all that. It's simply not the truth. You know what I'm saying? I've been with women before that just, you know, struck out or, you know, took a loss and didn't do what needed to be done in the bedroom for her. You know what I'm saying? We've all been there, done that. And you're just like, oh, damn. I'd rather have the shorty be like, oh, shit, you good? All right, yeah, no, I didn't get off, so nope. And then, or being like, you know, all that fake shit. Like, no, just be like, all right, you good? Okay, I'm good. And then you're just like, yo, you got to take the L. And that was in my early years. Now I have a lot of energy and I go above and beyond. Like, I just make sure that if I'm going to be interacting in the act of intercourse, that I have enough energy to go all the way through and like just be like, you know what, I'm gonna go hammer time, MC Hammer now. So I don't even engage in sex unless I'm gonna go hammer time with it. So I don't run into that problem anymore. But I don't like fake shit. So fellas, this is what makes women very dangerous, is they can look you in the eyes, they can bite their lip and make you feel some type of way, thinking that they feel some type of way, but they feel the complete opposite. Be very careful of this. She's also a succubus too.
Hey babe. I know I just got dicked down by someone else for the first time, but kind of horny. Are you down to give me some more dick?
Yeah, we gotta do that.
Can you see I'm a little messy still?
Oh, yes. This is a collage on Lena the Plug's actual website. This is her supposedly coming back from getting, and not supposedly, this is actually what happened. Her coming back from getting splugged in by Jason Love. I was about to say Adam Love. But don't let Adam22 say he's not on some weird Diddy shit. He's just like Diddy. They're all like Diddy. This satanic ritual stuff, this sexual deviant stuff. She's basically saying she got cum on her face still. Okay? And she does. All right? And comes home, and Adam doesn't seem like he's kind of too in the mood to do it, right? Doesn't seem like he's too in the mood for it, but comes home, Jason's love juice is still inside of her. He's kissing all up on her, probably went down on her, and still piped her out immediately after she came home because she felt bad that she actually went and did this. Was happy and excited in the moment, but then when she came back, she felt ashamed. You know what I'm saying? And she wants to make him feel comfortable about this. She wants to feel comfortable about this. This is how they solidify the bond. And they say, okay, I'm comfortable with this. And she didn't do all this time. We didn't hear nothing about this. And, oh, they're having way more. No, they're not. They are not. Because he's got his cum juice in her. She came back smelling like his cologne. This is all bad. This is like, when you see it firsthand, it's just disgusting. And it's just like, why? There's no, I don't care if you would be, it would make me a millionaire. I kind of low-key want to throw up right now. And it's for the simple fact that, like, why? Because she says in other podcasts, Adam's fronting like he broke, but he's actually rich. So he likes this lifestyle, guys. This is what he wants. I don't even know if I should have put this in the video because I want to throw up now, but this is reality.
Is that okay with you?
Where you are.
I get really wet thinking about fucking you right after.
How many of y'all knew Lena the Plug had a big old mole on her back? I didn't, because I don't watch this shit. But it's so funny when you watch it with context, but you can't really see what's going on. You just hear it. It's like, yo, she going to Tizown. And it's just funny. Like, this is not popping. Him saying, like, plug talk, I just fucked 2 girls in the office. It's not popping, Adam. This is not, you're not the truth because you have all these partners and you're, like, doing, you know, filming sexual acts, bro. It's not popping, bro. And I had to stop real quick just to interject my commentary. Like, yo, she got a mole. I'd never seen none of her shit, so I didn't know that, but here we are.
I want you to rub my face.
Oh, thank you, baby. Such a good girl.
This face is for you. Yeah.
I'm doing this all for the sake of content. I'm doing this all for the sake of content because, guys, I'll be honest with you. I don't watch PORN. Okay? But Adam has a problem with this because what did Jason Love just say in his interview? He said, what's his top 3 favorite positions? And Adam just had to put his shorty in the same position that Jason Love had her in. Like he's in competition. This is weird.
What would you say that your top 3 best moves are?
I would say probably like the aerial cowgirl, where you lift the girl up, stand it up, you know, kind of different ways in the air, you know, we hit all the different linings of the walls. That way she guaranteed to come. That and
you're fucking with your own head, buddy. You're fucking with your own head because you're in competition with somebody that you didn't have to be in competition with. That's your wife. You didn't have to do this, champ, but you chose to do it. Weirdo. Now, would you look at that? All the obsession with black culture. The blacks. Being black. Being racist. Being one of them ones. The Masonic rituals. Being a Grand Mason. And now finding out that your wife has been with a black man. That's the first person that she's been with other than you for almost a decade. The fact that it had to be a black man. I am a human dynamic specialist. ICU sees it all. What do you guys see in his eyes? I see nothing but pain and sorrow, guilt and regret.
So do you think that you might work with other guys in the future?
That is a big question mark in our relationship right now. I would like to, but I want to do everything at the pace that my partner is comfortable with because I also just like don't want to throw 7 years down the drain, you know?
Yeah. She's a smart woman. She's actually talking in circles. Yeah, ma'am, the reason you guys had a lot more sex is because he is actually taking back ownership of you. A man's been inside there and he's like, now he's back inside there and he's like, well, what's all these new corridors? Why are these new corridors available when they weren't available before? So that's exactly why he's smashing you more. He's taking back ownership of it because he feels and can tell it's been tampered with. And it's not that y'all are more turned on about it. It's literally that's the furthest he's ever been away from you. So when you come back, he's gotta try to secure you again. That's not rocket science. Number 2, let's peel back the onion of what you just said. You said, oh, you would like to, and you want to discuss the parameters, but you don't want to throw 7 years away. So you were basically insinuating that, okay, you liked it, you want to do more, you've mentioned it, and that the quote-unquote throwing 7 years away is Adam basically saying, whoa, pump the brakes. Like, if you really like this and want to do this, then I might be breaking up with you. Because you wouldn't have mentioned throwing 7 years away if everything is fine and dandy. So you see how they talk in code, they talk in circles, and then it's basically what everyone thinks it is. It's not healthy. It's going to cause a little bit of friction. And Adam's trying to paint the narrative like they're cool about this and they're paying bills, when Lena said that Adam is rich. So he's trying to fake the funk like he's not rich and that she's paying the bills, so it makes him look like a better guy, like she's paying bills. No, nigga, she's going out there, she's fucking. The only thing, that is smart in Adam's regard and in the regard of the situation is that she is creating her own financial source. So when she does divorce him, how the money is backloaded into the Plug Talk company, he might not have to pay that much in alimony because she is the breadwinner. So maybe he is smart. He's like, yo, I'm gonna load up her W-2 and the money on her end. I'm gonna look like the cheap one. So when one or the other does divorce, he can be like, ha ha ha, I don't have any money. She's the breadwinner. And it's almost like a Kevin Federline, Britney Spears type of scenario. He might be playing chess right now. You feel me? Because she better not be putting... So he's smart. He's actually smart in this regard. He might be loading up Plug Talk knowing that that's her business. And then if she wants to come in the back end and divorce him, he ain't going to have to pay no alimony. Because she's the breadwinner. Touche, Adam. Touche. Look at this. Adam swears... I gotta show you guys this. This before and after. I have to show you this. Because along with Riley Reid was on his bucket list. Hey, yo. You know we gotta go down rabbit holes and do our due diligence. Our due diligentes. And it goes even deeper, man. Look at this. She was probably the first person I looked up when I was a kid, low key. And he is obsessed with her. Look at this. I went to Riley Reid's wedding. Riley Reid on Filming with David Dobrik, feeling uncomfortable. And look at this. This boy is obsessed. This is before he piped her. So we're going to watch one clip from there. And then, look, he got her on some BMX bike, like with the shorts. Like, stop this. I'm going to go watch. We're going to do this. He even got his wife on there. He couldn't wait to smizak. Look, I'm gonna play a little clip from here. He's going to be all jealous because Pump smashed before he did. Watch this.
Do you look back at the time period where you were hooking up with like Lil Pump and Lil Xan as kind of being like a lost period in your life?
Somewhat, yes.
Let's talk about it. Where was Riley at during that era? We were all...
Look at him. He's like, man, why wasn't I one of the ones? I was with Pump on tour. I was smacking the 14-year-olds on tour with Pump. And I should have been smacking you too. Pulling his shirt down like, man, why haven't I haven't married Lena yet, so I haven't had a chance to hit you. And Lena right here, like, she jealous. I am a human, dynamic, specialist. That girl, woman, whatever, is jealous. Those are jealous eyes. I'm a pro at this. Because she knows that he wants to fuck her. Because look, he's blushing. He's like flushed.
I was just in my thoughty phase.
And she didn't say no. Let me show you that I know females. She didn't say no.
Period in your life.
Listen to this again.
Do you look back at the time period where you were hooking up with like Lil Pump and Lil Xan as kind of being like a lost period in your life?
Somewhat, yes.
Yes, see, somewhat, yeah, means nah, not really. I got the clout out of it. I got the notoriety, the fame, and I fucked Pump. He was famous at the time. That means no. Dude, a clown. But she is wearing that velour jumpsuit, though. They had, remember the Sean John joints like this? Yeah.
So now that you have a boyfriend and you're feeling potentially satisfied in your personal sex life, you know the question I'm going to ask.
am I gonna come back?
Are you gonna do boy girl again?
I don't think so.
Really?
For
at
now,
least
or
as long as this relationship is a thing.
Yeah, for as long as this relationship is a thing, I don't think I'm gonna do it.
And is that what you want, or is
Yeah,
this something?
that's what I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's also where I'm really glad that I made all these choices ahead of time, where like I was already not doing.
Oh, you know what? I had to throw this in here. I just, out of spite, you know, just the irony of what they're talking about, and the irony of the fact that Lena was the one that asked this question. So Lena had already been conspiring this 4 years ago. So if you want me to do a whole video on, like, I could break all this down and put all these little pieces together, but it's literally a woman cheating on her husband to do porn with a black man that is famous in the industry. It's not really something I want to put my energy into, but people like to hear about this stuff, and I can bring these anomalies to light. Anomalies that nobody has ever really put together. That Lena's asking this because she's gonna want to do it, and now that Riley said, nah, I'm not gonna do boy girl anymore, I'm not gonna do it, that's a huge deal. That shows the respect for her mate. That shows the respect, not emasculating her dude. Lena said, nah, I ain't gonna do all that. But Riley does have a bigger catalog and has already got it out her system, so it's a little different, but it is the same realm in reality of what you're doing to emasculate or build up your partner. She was gonna do this regardless, and she's like, oh, you're never gonna do boy girl again? Because Lena's like, shit, even if I marry this tool, I'm still gonna go out and pipe other shotas.
I did choose it for like future guy, but I also was like, I don't want to like have sex with random strangers.
Themselves
or,
in, or I don't really ask everybody's like story, but
But do you end up just working with like the same 20 guys over and over? I've heard that. It's,
Yeah.
like, it's not like a big, like people think that if a girl does 500 porno movies that she's fucking 500 guys. But it's
yeah,
probably,
no,
like, not really, right?
no. I mean, I've definitely worked with most of the same people over and over again.
Right.
Do you know what your kill count's at?
Excuse me?
Like how many guys you slept with total?
I don't.
'Cause I know.
I mean, because even before porn, there was a bunch of guys. It was like 50 guys prior.
Really? Were you wilding out in high school?
Definitely.
I had to throw that in there because old boy over here like, yo, did you get that kill-tacular after with the shotgun, or did you get it on longest with the shotgun? Like kill count, my boy said kill count. I'm using that. But yo, peep the old school Adam swag. I'm gonna go back to one clip. This boy got the Elon Musk type of fucking energy, bro. It's crazy. He got the Elon Musk game.
The sexy ass picture of the three of them all kind of like doing something like this or whatever. And yeah, so I followed him thinking it was the band's page, and it was actually who I thought was the sexiest guy in the picture, his personal page.
Okay.
And he posted it of like the three guys, and Janice like retweeted it or something, or maybe like she commented on it and like whatever, I don't really know exactly, but I saw the picture in my feed. And when I followed him, and he hit me up, and I was like, oh, so like which guy are you? Because I was like, you know, I didn't realize I was following his personal page.
Right.
But it was kind of like coincidental and lucky.
So if you want to date a porn star, one way to date a porn star is to get another porn star to retweet a
Not
photo
necessarily,
of you.
because it's also how he hit me up, because I've had other artists hit me up, and the way that they approached the DM was, you know,
way more like in your face.
Yeah, and I didn't, or they were too, yeah, just.
Do you want to expose anybody right now?
Nah.
You don't have to.
Does their name rhyme with Rake?
No.
Drizzy, we see you.
No, it
He's got
wasn't.
a reputation for sliding DMs.
Nah, it wasn't
So okay,
him.
how do you keep?
I don't follow him.
What was your?
Hey, so see Adam doing this little like investigation type, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know it's a investigative, you know, interview. You want to get as much, you know, dirt or, you know, info out into the masses, but see how he's doing this same shit he did with the Chicago rappers, trying to get them to out murders. He's trying to do that with you know, Riley Reid, where she held it down, didn't reveal the man's names that are in the DMs. The other guy is kind of messy, but you see how he been doing these little tactics forever. He's really trying to get all that info out, and it's like, yo, you can have that kind of interview, but you're basically putting him on the spot to air out dirty laundry, and it's just not a good look. And he been this way, and he been like low-key like trying to get people to rat on themselves. He did it with Riley Reid just now, trying to have her rat, and basically he made Selena Powell. And now this interview right here is 8 years ago. All right, because look, I'm a flash the junk, right? And so this is 2016. So he probably made Selena Powell, G. He made Selena Powell into the person she is by airing shit out. He be doing this type of stuff. So it went from Riley Reid trying to get her to out, you know what I'm saying, industry guys, to now it's Chicago rappers of what drill, when did you commit the drill, and was the drill on? This guy won't ever change, and he got the Elon Musk mannerisms and game. He couldn't fuck Riley without Lena being involved, right? And Lena was like, and Riley was in there like, oh yeah, I had a lot of fun with Lena. Didn't even say anything about piping down Adam. Adam's like, man, I can't believe like I sprayed on her face and da-da-da-da. I'm like, she didn't even remember that, shorty. She was like, oh my God, it was so much fun filming with Lena. She didn't even acknowledge Adam. You feel me? And this is him breaking up traditional marriage. I did a video on this. I just didn't post it. Watch this. This is their MO. Watch this.
I met her right before I graduated.
Yeah.
I had gotten kicked out of my girlfriend's house, and I was living in the frat house actually.
Yeah, and then there was a few times we were in the frat house, and your frat mates got all mad.
I was living in the living room because I just needed a place to stay, and I would be fucking her in the living room, and it was during finals week.
And you didn't care if somebody walked in? Was that kind of normal in this environment?
It was a little bit normal.
The blanket was on top.
Okay.
We just got out of a relationship, and
let's talk
So you
about.
guys still met on Tinder even though you guys were going to this?
Okay, watch this.
Did you ever try to him with his frat brothers?
Actually.
Whenever me and her have suggested the idea of or
Who's gotten the most jealous?
He posted a picture of me on Reddit.
Okay, here we go. Husband, here we go.
So you guys still met on Tinder even though you guys were going to the same college?
Yeah.
So I had seen her a few times in the loop bus.
Oh man.
Is Tinder just the default dating network for everybody in college?
Most of the other apps suck anyways. Also, I was just trying to I wasn't trying to meet my soulmate.
Right.
But then I ended up meeting my husband.
Were you promiscuous before you met him?
Yes.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
It sucks too because I met her at the end of college, and she, after I met her, she was like, yeah, I've been doing thumbs and organizing G's and.
Well, I tried to organize an but actually no one showed up.
So you guys see what they're promoting, guys. This is what they want to promote. And if you go to his Instagram, which I'm not going to do, he promoted this, I believe, on Easter. I believe it was on Easter when this came out.
Still met on Tinder even though you guys were going to the same college.
August 22nd. So this came out, but the post was on Easter, right? And so what he did was he ended up smashing her and taking this man's wife away from this man and broke up a traditional marriage where it doesn't matter what the fuck they were doing before. They got married and they were monogamous, right? But Adam snatched up this dude's wife, had a threesome with Lena and Plug Talk and all that, while this boy watched, you know what I'm saying? And introduced him to the cuck life, and he is slowly integrating this into society, guys. This is his MO. Okay, this was a happy marriage. They had not cheated, right? But they went on Plug Talk, got a little bag, and Adam is slowly implementing what Satan wants him to do.
To a crypto shit coin that he dubbed the cuck coin.
They're not going to Adam22 for their financial advice.
They know about lean. They know about yerkies. They know about probably gooning out, beating their meat for hours at a time. I don't think that they are crypto speculators.
And now he's going back into his old bag of tricks and is once again going to be selling off his wife to keep his finances afloat. Obviously, before we had the situation with Jason Love 2 years ago.
Do you think that you f***ed her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes.
And then last year we had the reality.
Oh, Jamari, you cut out the best part where it's the shorty from the Bang Bus where she laughs. It was kind of a cute laugh, low-key. But yeah, you cut out the laugh. Hold on, let's see if we can put the laugh back in there.
Why do you think out of all the BBCs in the industry, you were selected? How did you prepare? Do you think that Lena will want to announce it?
Without doubt. Because I'm going to put their work in.
You fuck a woman, you're for sure going to be on her mind for 3 months. Lena was nervous.
I'd say probably the aerial cowgirl, where you lift the girl.
First person to fuck Lena the Plug besides Adam. How did you prepare for this video?
Well, kind of like how Michael Jordan is in basketball. When you go to the game, you don't really practice new moves. Michael Jordan is basketball. When you go to the game, you don't really practice new moves. If you're good at something, you just do the best moves. If you're good at something, you just do the best moves. And I hit her with all the best moves, all of them. I was catching cramps in places I didn't even know I could catch a cramp.
Cool. What would you say that your top 3 best moves are?
I would say probably like the aerial cowgirl, where you lift the girl up, stand it up, turn different ways in the air. We hit all the different alignments of the walls. That way she guaranteed to come. That and
Lana just broke the internet. Most talked about human being on the planet. Oh my god, stop. You did that.
You did.
How can she now top that?
Nobody even predicted the success of what it was.
So I thought of...
Man, what the fuck? This is why, guys, don't just let your teeth rot out. And this is off a side tangent. Don't let your teeth rot out and just think, oh, I'm gonna get veneers. Because look how her mannerisms and like the way that her speech patterns are now, that I think her bottom grill is fake. Look at it. Look at this.
Predicted the success of what it was.
So I thought...
Riley Reid will get it though. I mean, she can, you know what I'm saying? She can do her thing. But she with that snowboarder dude now, that cuck dude that is living in Adam's footsteps. But guys, don't do it, because it will change the whole way that your speech patterns are. They'll never be the same. Oh, like, oh, I got great teeth. Well, those sets of teeth that are in your mouth weren't supposed to be there. The ones that God put in there are the ones that's supposed to be in there. Or you're gonna talk like this.
Nobody even predicted the success of what it was.
So
okay, let's keep going.
Some ideas. Red would be good.
She would have to do some like gang. I'm thinking of like my black scene where they carried me over the shoulder.
I don't know if I'm ready for this, or if Adam is ready for this.
So you're not even in discussion of like what's next.
Of a gang?
Well, just like how you're gonna top it.
I'm probably never gonna be able to outdo that. I was hoping to make.
Damn. So Adam, understand, brother. There's no out-topping that. So a gangbang ain't gonna out-top it. So she's basically saying even a 5-man train, 5 shoras, and 1 experience, is still not gonna top what Jason Love gave her. You fucked up, Adam. You fucked up bad.
I have had one person for 7 years, and although Adam is very exciting to me, like a new experience is always going to be a little more interesting and different, and Adam could attest to that. Like, a lot of the we have are probably a lot more fun.
Yo, that stupid line that Aiden always does. This is the thing. She can still use this line now because she's been having sex with Adam for 7 years, but she's now been fucking Jason for 2+ years, right? And it's not even new and exciting anymore. It's just better D, Adam. This is what a man looks like that's been fully cucked. Okay, he's now promoting cup chairs and wants to kind of like buy in. He wants to go all in and buy in. No, sir. It doesn't work like that. You've been cucked. You know you've made the wrong decision, and she likes that other shora. Her walls have been now adjusted. You don't even feel anything when you're in it now, champ. Adam22. Or actually, you know what? Better suited, Adam16. I want you to watch this video, and it looks harmless. It looks very harmless unless you know female nature. So this looks very harmless, right? Before and after. Let's take a look.
This is you before Jason Love.
She don't want to even look at him. But watch the eye contact after the scene is over. What she does at the end is she wants to backtrack on what she just did. She gave him the love eyes. That's not just the I want to fuck your eyes. These are the love eyes. And then plays it off with a patty cake baker's man. But the eyes never lie, guys. Take a look.
And after.
Right there. Adam, you done lost your bitch. It's over, champ. It is over. Because she couldn't look at him before, but after, he's like, yeah, I put it down again. But that look right there, fellas, we've seen that look. We know what that look is. That's the after, you lay down the grade A. After the aftermath. That's the, you know what I mean? That's the dick drunk. That's the basically, she's in a trance now. Adam could never fuck her again and have her be his wife. It's over. The eyes don't lie.
Do you think that you fucked her better than Adam did?
Well, obviously, yes. But I'm pretty.
Nah, you know, Jamari, see, you gotta keep that laugh in there, fam. You know, we're very nuanced over here, but Jamari got 100,000 views in less than 10 hours. That's not gonna happen on my video. I'd be lucky to get 100 views in 100 hours. You feel me? But it is what it is, though. I'm gonna push out the content. I'm gonna do it for y'all. I push out the content the way I push out the content, and I do it for y'all. Every single 1,801 subs. It's ICU, and I do it for you. And everything about us is Blue Collar. We gets it out the mud. Please stay tuned.